Pitch misses there. Gonna count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ramos on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here is Aaron Judge. Big-time power. Obviously a guy that makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And Judge spoils that one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but back for more from the Bronx. And now Mike Yastrzemski. Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to first.
He's out.
And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. And that is that.
My temper short for the nonsense. I'm a boss. Me and you no contest. So go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options. Watching, but I don't want them. Being friends.
Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Webb, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round. Back in 2014. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Bellinger up to hit. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Here's a 1-2. Bailey gathers, throws to first. That completes the strike. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Wade swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Fouled off. He was late. Rodon ready. Here comes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. On the ground to third. Quick feed to second for one. On to Goldschmidt. That's two. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that is out of play. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And he swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Outside with a breaking ball.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And delivers outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these 2 are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. Go-ahead run on base. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Chapman gets a piece there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Rodon checks the runner, and he's back in easily. This to third, and that's just foul. To third might be 2. LeMahieu to second, back to first, and that is a double play. Here's Elliot Ramos.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Sends it to first, and he is thrown. Back at Yankee Stadium, and here is Ben Rice.
The designated hitter, Ben Rice. Now pitching for the Giants, number 73, Randy Rodriguez.
And that's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's one down. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Austin Wells. And a foul ball. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Man at first, 1 away. And that's too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Volpe can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Goes down looking. And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Wade. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in New York, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Rodon back to work. Ripped to right. Judge calls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Fought off foul. Flores in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Pitch misses inside, and the count 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Bellinger pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham trying to get there. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Goldie steps into the box. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Third baseman, Mlbshow.
LeMahieu, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Fitzgerald. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Comebacker to the mound. On to first, and the Yanks go quietly. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Judge makes the grab. One pitch and one out. So here's Wade now. 0 for 2 in this one. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. On the ground to first. Goldie steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. That's the third out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Adames. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That misses. 1-0. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Brings it in, and there's one down. And here is Matt Chapman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Ramos swings through it for strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Yastrzemski, the next to hit, takes outside. And that's outside.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that's down and away. There's a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Wilmer Flores getting ready to hit. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Back in New York, bottom of the seventh at the plate, Austin Wells. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball.
Two strike.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 75, Mlbshow.
Strike three, got him swinging. One out. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base. Here's Cody Bellinger. Going away.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And ball one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The pitch. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's inside. Full count, 3-2. Fitzgerald to Adames. That's one. Double play. They can't seem to break. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a ground ball. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job.
Now pitching.
The pitcher on here, Devin Williams.
Number 30.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fitzgerald at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. In the air, right side of the infield. Judge getting an angle on it. He makes the grab. The throw in. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. Now this is in the air down the line. Judge snags it on the run. Back in the Bronx, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Fitzgerald. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 and 2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for San Francisco. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Luke Weaver.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swing and a foul straight back. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken.
Lays out and makes the play. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Chapman gets a piece there.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Number 76, Spencer Bivens.
Little chopper rolls foul. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. And we are all tied up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strike.
Gone. Ball game. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. A walk-off win in the bottom of the 9th.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing at the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.